when I was working in Iraq private security, there's an older guy there at the time. He worked in the army where we kept all the weapons. And I said to him, because he was quite a bit older than me, I said, what was you doing before you was out here then? He said, I was doing film work on and off. So I said, what's that? 'Cause I'd never heard of it. And he said he was a military advisor for the film Troy. So I thought, oh, that sounds quite good. And he told me all about it. And he gave me a phone number. I put it on a card, threw it in my bag. And I knew I couldn't do anything with it because obviously being away, I wouldn't be able to do it. 5 years on, something like that, when I first moved up to London, I unpacked my bag and that card fell out. And I thought, oh, that's that card. And I rung it up. Anyway, I got an interview with a company in Shepherd's Bush. And they said that the book's not open till next summer. So, we've got your name, but we'll give you a call next year. And then I went in the gym about 3 weeks later and come out as a voicemail on my phone. The days when I could leave my phone in the gym, in the locker rather. And they said, would you go out to Morocco to do a film with Matt Damon? Well, I thought one of my mates winded me up because all the lads knew that I'd put in for this thing anyway, but they told me that it was next year, so I thought someone winded me up. So I Googled it all and it was all true. I went for a meeting and within about a week later I was flying out to Morocco to do the Green Zone. So that was my first movie. I played a US Special Forces soldier in that. So that was my first taste of filming and being around it all. And I really enjoyed it, and I thought, oh, this is something I'd like to. I was always looking, all the time I was working, I knew I wasn't going to be a bodyguard and be sort of security person forever. But I never knew what I wanted to do. So I used to enjoy what I was doing at the time, but I was always on the lookout as well for what I might do next. And that always stuck in my mind. And I've always thought, if you ever want to do something, you just go and do it, which is what I've always done. If it's time to make a change, it might not be now, but at some stage you should pick it up and have a go. And I went to acting school. I finished acting school during COVID. I say I finished, never really finished acting school. You always go back and forth. But I was just at screen fighting school only 3 weeks ago, I think. So you're always back in and out of it. But yeah, I went and sort of qualified as an actor, got on Spotlight, and I just pursuing that as more of a regular thing. That's one of the reasons why I finished being a bodyguard as well, really.
Yeah.